with us, as we kind of scale up the organization, part of that is around kind of bringing in leadership, and companies get bigger and you need people to lead teams. I got to kind of put myself out of a job over time, and so you've been amazing with helping me kind of navigate that, which roles are the right ones to fill, who would be good candidates for particular kind of positions, and especially people who have kind of started in a place and then scaled up with an organization, which is kind of the path that we're taking.
Yeah.
I think we also, of course, power Agentforce Voice, and you guys were instrumental in us being able to figure out how to best collaborate with Salesforce as a customer. I remember y'all even being in like the first conversations, Salesforce Ventures people joining the conversation and listening in, and giving me advice on like the best people to meet within the org. So I thought that was an incredible thing that you did for us there. And
I mean, I think in those early conversations, like as deep as technical you went, and I was like, oh, like Russ is in it. Like, like I was just watching like tennis go back and forth, and I'm like talking to ChatGPT on the side, making sure I understood what was going on. But I mean, you guys went deep early.
You guys kept up no problem though, and I think then the other thing too is helping us kind of tap into other organizations as well, right? Like there are people both like within kind of the Salesforce Ventures portfolio, but then also in other areas too out there that you've been connecting us with. One in particular that I think is really helpful for us is I talked about how we're working on a platform for building voice AI applications. There's another kind of industry other than just like assistants and agents that answer the phone, but there's also robotics. And in the vast majority of these emerging robotics use cases, especially with humanoids, you're talking to that humanoid. You're not going and typing on a holographic keyboard on its shoulder blades, right? And so, voice AI is applicable in the robotics space as well. And Salesforce Ventures has like kind of a really big bet on robotics. There's a lot of robotics companies you work with and talk to, and so y'all have connected me with those people, and I've learned a lot about kind of like the use cases and problems we're trying to solve, and it's been instrumental in helping us figure out where to kind of how to plan our roadmap to meet the needs of those developers.
Absolutely. No, I think like Emily on our team's done a fantastic job there and done a lot of thematic work, and been really leading our charge in robotics, and obviously that robot needs to see, it needs to speak.
It does.
And fundamentally, that's going to be born on the back of LiveKit, we believe.
Yeah, I hope so too. These machines now, right, as they get smarter, they have like human style senses, right? Cameras and microphones and speakers are like eyes, ears, and mouths. And they have to navigate the physical world. The physical world was designed for humans, and so you need to perceive the world and have a similar set of inputs or senses that humans do to be effective at that. So yeah, I think it's going to be a pretty bright future for folks that are building robotics projects on LiveKit.
Well, absolutely. No, we're thrilled to be part of this journey. I'm thrilled to be supporting you along the way and along for the ride, and I think it's going to be an exciting one. So
yeah, thanks, Zach. I'm excited for it too.
Absolutely. Thanks, Russ.